Hello everyone, meet you again, Herry as Mamuaya on my channel HerrySM World. Well everyone, right now I'm about to talk about genre, and the genre today is Recount Text. As you know, talking about Recount Text, we usually practice in our daily speaking because you know that when we should talk about past experience, biography, usually we talk about Recount Text. Well, this is the complete lesson about Recount Text, so don't go anywhere and check it out. Well everyone, in line with Recount Text, for the first time we talk about the text organization. As you know, in the text organization, there are some points. The first, purpose. So, what is the purpose of Recount Text? Well, the purpose is retell the story, action, or activities in the past times, and also talking about the biography itself. And usually, the story here is talking about the personal experience. Well, and the second, talking about the generic structure. There are 3 points in the generic structure. The first is orientation, and then events and reorientation. Well, now talk about the orientation. What is orientation? Orientation usually put in the first paragraph. As you know that talking about the orientation itself, we should tell about the background, the doers, places, and times. Or we can say who, where, and when. So we can put in the first lines or the first paragraph in our recount itself. And the second, talking about the events. Events tells about the series of events happens in the past times or happens in our story itself. So, talking about the series of events itself, we should put in the chronologically. And the last is talking about the reorientation. What is reorientation? Reorientation is the closing or the conclusion of the story itself. So, usually we put in the end of the story or in the end of the paragraph. So, this is about the feeling or the opinion in our story itself. Well everyone, the next or the third point is talking about the language features. The language features usually talking about the grammar or the structures in our writing, especially in the recount text itself. For the first, usually used in the recount text is past tense, because it happened in the past time. So when we should tell to others, we use the past verbs. For example, went for go, and then bought for buy, etc. And the second grammar is adverbial phrases or adverbs. Because you know that we tell to others about the activity in the past time, usually we talk about the adverb. For example, yesterday, the day before, and so on. And the last is talking about the conjunction. So absolutely, when we talk about the context itself, we use the conjunction. For example, and, then, after that, before, and so on. That is about the explanation of the recount text. Well everyone, after you got the explanation about the genre of recount text, now I would like to give you the example or the real example. For the first, it is about the personal recount. I would like to tell you about the recount text or the past experience. Well, this is the complete example for you about the recount text. Check it out. Hello everyone, here I am in alun-alun Mojokerto city. And here, I would like to tell you about my recount story. Last week, I went here with my family in alun-alun Mojokerto city. Well, I would like to tell you about my activities last week. Check it out. At the time, we visited the places and the spots in the alun-alun Mojokerto. We were really happy because it's really beautiful. Well, for the first time, we took a picture in the miniature of Mojokerto temple in alun-alun Mojokerto city. Here, it's really beautiful, right? We can take a picture here and we can play in this miniature of the temple. We also went around the alun-alun Mojokerto city, and also we play sport here. It's really spacious area, and also we have the tower over there. It's very good for the spot photo. When we felt hungry, we had the culinary in this playground. It's also very beautiful and also very cool, and we ate our food here. we also enjoy our times here in the miniature of Tikus Temple in alun-alun Mojokerto city. So we took a picture here. Absolutely, we spent more our times last week in alun-alun city Mojokerto here in the library or the city library. We read many books here, many stories, and also we had some food. Finally, in the end of our visiting in alun-alun Mojokerto city, we prayed here in Al-Fatah Mosque, Mojokerto city. It's really beautiful and it's gorgeous. Well everyone, in our visiting in alun-alun Mojokerto last week, we were very happy and we really enjoyed our time at that time. So that's all my recount story for you all. See you and goodbye. Well everyone, and the next example is to the conversation about the recount text. So this is the complete example of the dialogue. Check it out.
Hi Nail.
How are you?
Oh, me. I'm good. And how about you, Nail?
Well, I'm absolutely good today.
Oh, that's really great to hear that.
Well,
What are you doing here, Nail?
well, I'm reading a book, I'm reading my novel, and what are you doing here too?
I'm reading a novel too.
Wow. Well, anyway, did you come to here last week or maybe last month?
Yes, I was here 2 weeks ago and I here with my family.
Wow, sounds good.
What about you?
Well, I wasn't here last week, but I was here last month with my friends. I was reading this book too with my friends, and well, we were doing nothing instead of reading books and having fun together. Well, that is how our friends have had the time there.
And I advise you to come here when Monday to working with every people here. You can exercise with your family or your friends. That's really good for your health. And the weather is really nice because there is no transportation because in Monday here was Harvey Day.
Wow.
Yeah, you know that, right?
Wow, yes, I know. Sounds great. Wow. Thank you for the advice.
Yes.
But in my opinion, I like Sunday. I rather hear Sunday than other day because well, it is calm like right now.
Oh, yeah.
It is so calm and I can read my book like what I did last week. And well, but thanks for the advice.
Yes. By the way, how is your novel? Is that great?
Well, I don't read it purely, but I have read some pages of this book, and so far this is a great book. I borrowed this book from the library last week in this place too, but well, it will be a good book.
My book is really good too, but I haven't read this anymore because I just borrowed this from my friend. So bye.
Bye.
Well everyone, that is the complete lesson about recount text genre. Thanks for watching. See you next time on the same channel program with me, HerrySM Mamuaya. On my channel, HerrySM. Don't forget, if you like this video, just put your like. And don't forget to give the comments and share the video. See you next time and goodbye.